everyone, JSD Cool here, and welcome to another episode of Cool Crap Season 6. In the last episode, I finished off this city block here, building in this final corner here, the building that ended up becoming my brick and mud and other stuff I got from that farm shop, where, I'm pretty sure literally nothing has been sold. And I doubt much will be sold, but you know, the chances are there. I just gotta sell it just in case it becomes useful. In this episode, I have decided on what I want to do with this city block right here. I notably haven't actually, done the terraforming in here yet, but that will come today because, I have a plan on what I'm doing with this section. And to start with, I kind of need to turn the actual land here into, I'm thinking, probably a bunch of sand and gravel. So, I guess we start by doing that. Alright, I've actually spent a bit of a while doing those blocks filling in, mostly because a lot of it was suspended in midair, and I had to put a supporting layer underneath the actual eventual top layer. Now, the reason why I've built this block this way is because this block is going to be one giant construction site, where over in this corner there's going to be a building being built, hence the gravel on the ground, kind of like where the foundations are going to be. We can play around with that a bit later, and then there's just going to be a whole bunch of supporting construction equipment around here on the rest of the sand. But first, we need to kind of fence this site off from the public, because, yeah, we don't just want random people walking into the construction site, so I need to get a bunch of iron bars now. The perimeter fence has been installed. It was kind of annoying to install, but yes, it's here nonetheless. I will at some point be putting an entrance into this fence somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to do that for now. Now this is because, we need to put stuff inside before I can figure out where an entrance would go, so starting with that, I'm going to now lay out a bit of what I think is going to happen. So obviously this corner is going to have the building under construction, hence the gravel flooring here. We're going to put a giant tower crane down in this corner here, maybe put some shipping containers over this way, maybe some pipes or something over that way, you know, construction stuff. We're going to have a construction office somewhere, but yeah. To start with, I'm going to get building a tower crane right around here. Alright, there we go. A bigger version of the crane that I built last season. And unlike last season though, this is not a shop, this is actually just a crane in a construction site doing construction crane things. Currently it doesn't have anything loaded onto the end of it here, but we will be dealing with that I guess shortly. But first of all, I think we should probably put in a bit of an actual building that's getting constructed by this tall boy here. I have built the shell of a, under construction building over here in the corner, and as you can see, it's just basically, stone walls with window cuts out. No floor yet, because, they're still building up the walls. The crane is not technically large enough to realistically reach any part of this building, but I don't care and will choose to ignore it. Next up, I think I need to build up a little bit of a construction office in one of these corners because, these construction workers gotta have somewhere to be managed out of. Alright, here's the construction office. It's not that big, pretty simple, but, that's how things tend to be. So, it's on a trailer like most of them are, and it's got some windows on it, a door. Obviously, this side of the trailer would be where it actually goes up to the truck, so we don't actually have any windows or anything there, but we do have windows around the other side, and yeah, not too much to look at here, but a nice little detail construction trailer to sit right in the corner of the lot there. Now we can get adding some various piles of materials lying around here. Alright, some decorations have been done here, so I've got this pile of building material here, which has been a bit used here, but it's just, stack of stuff right here. I've also put in this giant cylindrical pipe, which is probably needing to be buried somewhere, that for some reason just exists on the side in every construction site. You don't know why it's there, but it's there. And it's also 3 stories tall, so it's really confusing. Anyhow, there's also now a small little beam hanging from the crane there. So, yeah, next up we're going to do an entrance to this place and actually make it look like there's been some vehicles going in and out of here. Alright, there's now an entrance to this construction site. And as you can see, I've used packed mud here to kind of act as the tracks of various vehicles that have been going in and out of this site a bit. And as you can see, it's also like made its way onto the well, parts of the sidewalk outside the construction site here. I also have, you know, a couple places where vehicles are parked here, as well as, you know, vehicles going back over to the office trailer over here. And yeah, so I'm not entirely sure what else I could add to this work site here, because, you know, I'm not really the best at actually designing things, and also I don't have that much time to design things either, as you can tell by the fact that this episode is, you know, not in schedule at all. You know, having a job and wanting to do other things with my free time, you know, kind of does do that to you. But yeah, so I'm gonna call this construction site finished for now. It is, after all, a construction site, so it can be unfinished and finished at the same time. But yeah, so I know this episode's probably short, but with that I gotta say, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Check out my game, which is linked in the description, and I will see you all in the next episode of Coolcraft Season 6. Bye!